Hello Tanishar and Chirag sir. My name is Anurag Singh and I'm from Triple IT Bhubaneswar and I'm currently in third year. So I have done the project, but like I have recorded the video, but it get late due to the error in my system of audio and also a deployment error, if I say frankly. So I have done it completely and everything working now. So I am recording this video now. I have completed the task as given as a Reddit mention tracker. So here you can see the Reddit mention tracker. So it's not just a simple Reddit mention tracker. So whether you are interested in brand monitoring, sentiment analysis, or just curious about how to leverage Reddit data with AI, I think you will find this interesting. Let's get started. So what exactly the Reddit mention tracker? So it doesn't just find mention, it analyzes them for sentiment, aggregate key metrics, and even uses Google Gemini AI to provide executive summaries, identify discussion themes, and answer your questions based on the retrieved content. So the goal is to turn raw Reddit data into actionable insight and quickly, efficiently. So if we talk about their architecture, so in the backend part, I have used the Django as a backend and in front end as a React plus White and as a TypeScript. So in the backend part, it have two API endpoint. So there is two API endpoint. Reddit mention and Reddit Q&A. So Reddit mention works is to send a search term and fetches the data, and Reddit Q&A it handles the question answering feature. In the Reddit interaction part, I have used the Pro library, which is Python Reddit API wrapper, and in the Python API wrapper to search for the submission and comments across all of the Reddit based on the user query. So I have implemented the code and it filters the mentions and submission within the last 7 days. And for the sentiment analysis, I have used the NLTK Weather library. It's great for social media text and give us positive, natural, negative score for each mentions. And for the LLM integration, I have used the Gemini API, and for default, it is Gemini 1.5 Flash latest. But in the ENV, I have used the Gemini 2.0 Flash model. So based on needs, we can change the LLM model and we can get the different type of results also. So let's get into the front-end architecture code. So in the front-end part, I have components like landing page, result page, and some components like mention list, metric display, question and answer section, search bar, and some common like error message loader and pagination. So after implementing this, it's basically uh, acha, one more key feature is there in the question answering context. In the question answering context, I have used the uh, content catching, which is done by the local storage and from the API of the Q&A endpoint, it fetches the data and store it in the local storage and further sent to the context of the LLM and get the responses in the question and answer. So I haven't implemented as a database like PostgreSQL or MySQL because for the fast query and for the complex query we can implement it further in the storage purpose also. So let's deep dive into the demo part. So in the demo, here you can see the landing page with a call of action to search button. You can see some feature highlight. Let's search for a term like Tesla. And when we search it, it appears a loading page and it fetching the data from the Pro library using the Pro library like searching Reddit for Tesla with submission limit 30. I have limit the Pro library, so it fetches the 30 result at the max. So after getting the data from the Pro library, it will send to the Gemini model. And after sending to the Gemini model, it will extract the executive summary and the key themes. Like here you can see, here it have the executive summary and the key discussion themes, which is talked about Tesla in the mentions in the last 7 days, whatever the mention it extracted. Then here the average score of the post and comments, like what the quality of the post and comments, and also here mention types like uh, how many mentions are like from submission or from comments, like 24 submission and 23 comments. And the overall sentiment score, like here you can see the negative sentiment score about the Tesla, and sentiment distribution also shown, like positive sentiments are 14, neutral sentiments are 11, and negative sentiments are 22. I have also fetched the community hotspot of the top subreddits and also top authors from the community hotspots. Here in the ask about these mention, you can ask the question. Like if I asked, what are the common complaints? So it will respond me the answer like based on the prior text from common complaints about Tesla, like the silence, sales, high insurance cost, and many more others. We can also ask like summarize it. So it will gather all the mentions, and from those mentions it summarizes all the mentions, like 47 mentions we get. So on the behalf of those mentions, it summarize it all. There are also recent mentions, comment post. We can also go through the comments and see the actual comment in the Reddit. And it actually divert to the comment part where it is located. So it's a great thing. And also it shows label of comment it is or submission it is, like here, and also the sentiment of that comment or submission with the score even, and the timing, at what timing it raises the comment and those stuff. So this is all about my Reddit mention tracker, and it's working well. And I have some future goals so also, which I want to share with you. Like as a future goal, I wanted to implement the user and account trend analysis, alert and notification, advancing filtering and sorting. It means like more granular control on the front end to filter mentions by subreddit, score range, sentiments, or sort by different criteria. And also I have implemented the deeper LLM. I wanted to implement the deeper LLM analysis or improve data ingestion, or customizable dashboard or export data, mainly export data, like whatever the mention we get, we can export that data. So those are the things which I think future implementation can be more better. And if I talk about the trade-off, so in the sentiment analysis, I have used Vader NLTK rather than the advanced LLM because it's lightweight, fast runs locally, and is generally good for social media. The trade-off is that less nuanced than a larger fine-tuned LLM or a sentiment, but significantly more efficient as per mention analysis. And in Gemini model, I have used the Flash because it's very lightweight and very fast as well as accurate responses. and for improving the latency and accuracy. Further, we can go with the Pro model also if we wanted the complex queries. Data scope and freshness. We currently search Reddit new submission for the past week and limit the number of submission and comments processed. This keeps request relatively quick. A more comprehensive historical analysis or real-time streaming would require a much more complex backend and data pipeline. In the question answer context, I have used the local storage, catching simplified mention data in local storage for the question answer feature is a simple and client side the trade-off. The trade-off is local storage size limit. Though we mitigate by simplifying data and limiting count, and that the context is tied to the last successful search. A server-side session or database would be more robust for complex context management, but adds complexity. I have used the synchronous search operation. The main search is synchronous. The user waits for the result for very broad terms or higher limits. This could take time as a asynchronous approach with background task and notification would improve UX, but add significant backend complexity like salary and Redis. So that's all about my Redis maintenance tracker. Thank you.